Hey, what's going on, everyone? Let's do a monthly update. Gold, silver is pretty bullish. Get some miners out there going. Been trading in the mornings for an hour. If anybody wants to get up, check it out. Let's start with the dollar. I got a measured move across the 34 on the monthly. It definitely broke down. I got a spinning top on a bottom here, which means it could be a continuation. So watch out below for previous low breaks. It already broke previous low already here. So watch for another previous low break in and around, what was that low, 91.64. But let's see if we can get a measured move out of that. I'm going to double top right up here. And one thing I was noticing just by looking long term is where'd it go? Where'd it go? This double top here. Look how long, once it broke down, look how long it came down. So what I'm suggesting is this is just a blip. And it might come down quite a bit. On the cryptos, in a free market situation, it seemed like once things broke down on the long term, it would always come back into the previous breaks. So I don't know if it's going to come down that far, but it certainly could, I guess. But it definitely broke down. It definitely closed below the 34. It definitely, the 8 crossing over the 13 definitely looks like the 8's coming over the 34. And I'm suggesting trend has changed on the dollar for the long term. No reversal, that's a spinning top. And spinning tops on a continuation. So watch out. That with the hurricane and everything, I don't know. I heard the pensions are going to have a really hard time if the market turns. S&P, let me erase my, all my crap. No reversal on a monthly for the S&P, which I find amazing. It is overextended past its 8, so eventually it's going to come back in. It's been above the 8 for a very long time, so eventually it's going to come back in, but I don't see any reversal yet. Not like this kind of reversal, or a 2-bar reversal. Nothing. I mean, that's pretty close to a doji top, but it's not. It's a spinning top, and that's the only thing that I'm worried about is it is a spinning top. So watch for previous high breaks. And I got a double top here, right above the 8. That's the S&P. Let's not look at the VIX. Not much to see on a monthly, I don't think. I like that weekly. It tells a lot more on that weekly. But it is an inverted hammer almost coming all the way back into support after the little blip. So it's still hanging low. Where's that low? I mean, it's been this low 3 times since 90, was it 93? And then this low at 2007. So looking for a reversal on that. Japanese yen dollar pair here. Was it the bond carry trade or whatever it is? It's a nice little U coming over support. those U's, the pop and then the U. That's a consolidation pattern. Watch for it coming back across that 8 and 34. Dow Jones, same thing. There's more of a spinning top there. I hear there's a lot of trouble brewing. If the market turns, there's going to be a bunch of pensions that are not going to be able to survive. And it could be this the pension crisis that we're all worried about. All those people that have been saving forever and the government just squandered it all. It's horrible. My mom's one of them. Teacher. NASDAQ, we need to take care of all this crap. That's more of a hanging man, but not, I don't think that body has 2.5 times, but it has that hanging man symbolism. I got a double top on the monthly. So watch on the open tomorrow. If it opens inside of the double top, pay attention. It might drop out of the sky there. It's really overextended, I think. Crude. I just filled up my tank today. I heard there's going to be a big shortage. No one knows how many of the ports are going to be open soon. Those oil rigs off the coast, no one knows what's going on yet. I hear there's going to be a big shortage coming. Fill up your tanks. That is a reverse head and shoulders on the monthly chart. So if I'm blaming the hurricane, I would say the long-term price pattern says different. I would see higher prices here soon. Let's break that neckline. Already got a 2-bar reversal on the monthly. And it's in a huge pinch. You can see the resistance coming down. You can see the 8 coming across. Maybe a last little swing on the right shoulder, slingshot situation. But if that happens, it's going to be a huge head fake. So watch out. That's a very nice price pattern. Been forming since 2015. Google, boom, boom. I got double top on Google still. Plus now inside here, I got a, let me just, don't mind my lines on these long-term charts. Nothing, a lot of those lines are for short-term. Previous high. It's a nice little hanging man. 2-bar reversal, double top hanging man. Google. Which, you know what, Google? You deserve it. Censorship. It's getting crazy out there. Apple. Look at that. Boom. Previous high breaks on the monthly, closing on its highs. That's pretty nice. That is contrary to everything else that I'm seeing. But that being said, on a monthly close, watch for the open. If it comes back in, then we all of a sudden we have a double top. But we do have previous highs for support at 155, 156. So watch for that. Always watch when weeklies, dailies, 60 minutes, whatever it is, whatever time frame it is. If it closes on its highs and then it opens the next candle and then drops in, all of a sudden you have a double top. It's easy peasy, but you got to pay attention to the time frame changes. Now I got a spike high on Amazon. See that? That is a nice falling star. Watch out below. It's not perfect, but it has that look and feel. We got previous highs at 847. That's an exhaustion move. The next month came into support. Watch for previous high breaks. It still can keep going. I don't know. Look how straight up that is. It's about time to come back into the 34. But pay attention to those falling stars. Watch for a confirmation on the downside. Nothing's confirmed yet until it confirms. the break. Previous low break, previous high break. Nothing's confirmed. Gold, 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 gold. Look at that monthly chart on gold. Huge, right? We're going to see some higher prices. We're going to get a flat top break coming. That is 1380. We stayed above on a monthly close above 1300. Very, very nice. Took out that double top across the 34. We had an island bottom, came across, came back in. Found a trend, the opposing point across the 34. And all we're waiting for is a crack outside. And eventually it's going to be a flat top break. Over the 34, back into support, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Previous high break, in, right? 1300, bam. Easy peasy. That's pretty good. Silver. Silver needs to get over 1800, but remember last month, or the month previous, that spike low? Look at that hammer, all right? Easy peasy, took out that hammer, higher prices are coming. A 2-bar reversal over the 8 into the 34, back into support, 2-bar reversal, wham, back into the 34, back in, spike low. Watch for previous high breaks. I got 1774, the previous highs. And we need to get over this triple top here. Right here, this key right here. That is key. Silver looks awesome. It's not doing as good as gold, but it is above our trend. Trend is changing. We have a spike low hammer, and it's confirmed. Knocked out that bottom right there. Copper. Previous high break. That was easy. Over the 34, back into the 34. Bam, bam, bam. I love those thrusts right outside of the consolidation. Look at that consolidation too. Well, first off, you know, wham, wham, wham. Into the 34, back and forth, over the 34, and then the step into support. That's a huge consolidation, bullish consolidation pattern. Previous high breaks, took off, hasn't looked back yet. I am coming into previous lows, so we might come back into support on copper. I got an inverted hammer gold silver ratio right over support. Take out that on the upside. And 84 is the peak. So, I think it was 83 to 1. We can take that out. Silver can be like the best buy ever. GDX. GDX, all the miners, bullish, bullish, bullish. Boo, boo, boo. Over the 34, back into the 34, a 3-bar reversal, back into support, into a nice little pinch. Bam! Right at the end of the month. Imagine that. Same. GDXJ, this is going to be very nice coming out of the pattern now. Boom, boom. Same situation. This is why I've been bullish this whole time. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to drop off the map. No, it's above the long-term chart, above our trend. I mean, it could break previous lows, but it never did. So that's technical analysis for you. The probabilities are to the upside. Over the 34, back into support. Now it's breaking outside that price pinch. It's been consolidating ever since last August. Nugget. Let's see if I can get a chart on Nugget monthly. Don't mind the lines. It's a little screwed up, but there's the 8. finally showing on Nugget over the 8. Nugget's the one that has to get over the 34. But it's breaking outside that pattern. Got a higher low. It's in that pinch for a long time. Bam. Now we got support on the 8. Let's see if we open up. 40 should get a 60. Bam, bam. Into previous lows. JNUG. Surprise, surprise. We've been looking at the 1-minute chart in the mornings, first hour, if you're interested. I haven't been trading it since the reverse split. I just shied away for a long time, but it looks like volume has picked up on the positive. Looks like we got a previous high break on the monthly. It's on the monthly. We need to get above that 34. And you know what? It's going to thrust out of there. Look how it thrusted last time. Boom, boom. And once that pattern breaks, I'm looking at 237. I got previous low at 254. I got a major resistance at the 50% rule. So those long candles always look for momentum to hit resistance at the 50% rule. And then, of course, we have to break the previous high, which is at 117. But I think it'll thrust right out of there. First stop, 116, 126. What was that half mark? 170 or so. All the way up to 240, 250. Looks good. JNUG is the junior miners, which is much more exciting than the big boys, the slow-moving big boys. UEC, not sure what's going on with uranium, but it looks like war is getting very, very close. I'm dropping some bombs on the Korean border. Over the 34, back into the 34, 2-bar reversal, back in, back in. It's consolidating on the monthly. Watch for that previous high break on UEC. It's got support. URA's hugging support. I do have a 2-bar reversal here. Came down into support one more time. Look for previous high breaks at 15. Could get us over the 34. AG, don't mind the crap. That got slaughtered, but it looks like it picked up. That's not showing me too much. I'm looking at a spike low on the monthly close, but let's see. Let's take a look at a closer view. Let's take a daily. Let's see where we're going to go tomorrow. So as that was the crunch, 2-bar reversal into the 8, dropped off the mat. Now we got trend on the opposing point. Came into the 13, back into the 8, bam, into the 34, back into support. 2-bar reversal, watch for the previous high breaks. Looks good, healthy, nice close on the daily. Very, very nice. It's at resistance though. Plus we got to fill this gap. So there is a lot of resistance at the start of the gap. So 740, look for resistance into previous lows and that gap to close at 766. And then K has been a good good watcher for the morning videos. Let's change it back to monthly. Let's take out my crap. So this is the last run. That was huge. That huge J curve. I haven't seen a J curve bust like that in a long, at least not the miners we've been watching. Huge J curve, bam. Came all the way back into support. It's been hugging, hugging, hugging. I got a previous high break on the monthly close. NAK looks good. Northern Dynasty Minerals. CLF, let's see how we're doing. Nice J curve on that one too. Boom, boom, boom. Step into support. Look at the 3 white soldiers coming off that bottom. Nice. Over the 8 now. Could always come back into support, but look how much momentum it has. Bounce right off that 13, no problem. Or right off the 30, 34. Everything's bullish, seems to me. Let's see, take care of my crap. Boom, boom, boom. I do have a 2-bar reversal over support. We need to get above previous highs, 27.76, get above that resistance, which is the next previous lows, and we'll be good. Still got crushed back into support on that monthly. Just dropped off the map. Hang on a second. Gotta respawn. So steel has a lot of work to do, but it is above support. It does look like it has some momentum to get over that 8, but it has some work to do to get above it. Hecla mining. Look at that Hecla mining, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Don't know if it's over yet, but trade outside that pattern. We got a nice meeting line right there where the bodies are meeting. That's a meeting line, major support line. So it came through that and closed above it. Nice job, Hecla mining. It's not a true hammer, but there's a possibility. USLV, not sure about this. 3 times silver. Hammer confirmed onto the upside. That looks pretty tight. Look at the volume on it too. Hammer, 2-bar reversal. That could just whip right past that 34 and 8 all in one lockstep. We got resistance over at 20. Would be a nice run on that one. Nice recovery. Got a spike low, got knocked back. Now it's got a hammer. Looks good. I like that one, and it's a nice pinch. I got a support line, resistance on the way up with some good volume, nice reversal bar. That looks great. Bitcoin. Let's see if it'll hit. Oh, that could be a double top, just like I spoke about just earlier. Look how it opens. Now we got a double top forming on a monthly close. Let's see what happens. Dash, I was looking at this, I glanced at it, and I was like, holy crap, that is a huge accumulation pattern. Watch for a previous high break on this. I mean, it broke out, and I got higher lows, higher highs each month. I am not sure how to think about these cryptos because I'm fresh. I'm an amateur at best with the cryptos, but these things are exciting. Look at that. I mean, it's going to break out on monthly chart. I don't, seriously, I mean, one measured move, I don't think that applies here. 50 to 10. So 15 is a measured move. I don't think it's going to stop. Look at this accumulation going on right here. I have to say, wow. Let's see. Some of these I probably won't get a monthly close. Very good. They're still. Take care of the crap while I'm at it. So looks like we had a breakout, came back into support, turned. Let's see a previous high break on Ethereum, then we'll talk because that can just continue down into the previous low breaks. LTC, I think this is another one to pay attention to. This one crossed over the 34. It's been accumulating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. much for previous high breaks on LTC. EOS, there's no way to get a gander on that. And but the other one was LTC BTC. LTC USD is straight up. So I think that's it. I think we are the victors. We have been through a lot of pain. The miners are coming visit us. We got I think standard every morning. I think maybe 10 or 15 people at any given time watching. It's just an hour on the open. That's when everyone makes their money on the first hour. So we're expanding the watch list, taking a gander at the 1 minute chart, trading JNUG all day long. But that's it. I appreciate everyone. And fill up your tank, buy some physical metals, and let's speculate the hell out of these miners. I'll see ya.